Ghostbusters! Ow! So here we have the second figure in the Ghostbuster line from Diamond Select. Nice little picture of Winston there. Here we have him here showing location all his hands. This time it's going to be on this side, all his extra changeable hands. He comes with the ghost trap. Don't know what it is. He's always come to ghost trap. Even with the Mattel line, he's coming to ghost trap. There you have the neutrino wand. As I mentioned in my other video here, there's a little plastic piece that's missing this figure. You might be able to call customer service, see if they can do anything about that. If not, there are more figures coming in this wave. There could be doubles with, I believe they come with the stream, so you just take the little piece of plastic thing there, attach it to this, so it can attach them to the wand, because without it, you can't really attach. Here we have the back of the other figures, and a little information, and well, and he comes with the diorama piece. I forgot to mention this in my other video, there's two versions of these Ghostbusters. The ones for specialty shops and comic book shops come with the diorama piece. The ones in Toys R Us do not. They're a little bit cheaper, but they do not come with the build-a-piece. So depending if you just want the figures, or even if you're a Ghostbuster fan, I do recommend getting the one that from the specialty shops and comic book shops, because it'll be worth it when you get all the figures and you build yourself the rooftop. I believe that is going to be really worth the purchase overall. This is like the main bonus and push for this figure line here. Alright, further ado, let's open up Winston Zeddemore. Winston Zeddemore out of the packaging. So, Ernie Hudson. Looks pretty much like him too, but a younger version. Some people are saying, oh, it doesn't really look like him. Yeah, well, this is him from the 80s, so he's not going to look like the way you see him now. Trying to balance this guy too. Some of them are really top higher, so you really need to get a good balance. So he comes to the same thing as the other Ghostbuster Ray, which is 4 different type of hands. So you got like the gripping hands, open hand, and another type of gripping hand here. Or actually, this one has a hole in it. I'm guessing this is the one that kind of holds. We'll call it the Ghostbuster Ghost Trap holding hand, as you can see right here. Let's see there. There we go. And the reason for that is because he comes with the ghost trap. He also comes with glove hands, as I showed you before in the other video, and 2 open hands here for gripping and stuff. So same articulation as the Ray figure. Heads on the ball joint. Arms go outwards, downwards, upwards for here. Ghost trap, as I mentioned before, he has a ghost trap that actually attaches here on the side. So that's pretty cool. You just have to loop this like plastic there. There's really no place to really hang this piece here, so it kind of like lingers, but hey. So we're going to remove the ghost trap for now, so I'll show that a little bit close up. All of them have their names on their uniform, of course. Upper chest articulation, waist articulation here is a little tight on mine. I haven't been able to get it to turn, but it is there because it's just the same as the other ones. They all come in the walkie-talkies that fit in this little pouch, which is pretty neat. I always like it when they give accessories that actually fit somewhere. Then we have the legs can go outwards. Again, mine's a little stiff, so if you wanna, let me see if I can get it outwards. So you want to kind of get on the sitting pose, double jointed knees, and ankle rockers and ankle articulation here. Basically same stuff, so I'm trying not to linger too much on the same articulation. They all have it. Proton pack 2, very well detailed. I was going to show a little close up of that too. This thing, let's see, Proton 2, yeah, it looks like all of them are kind of made the same, which makes me worry. I don't know if there's a string in there or something, so I'm a little worried about the proton pack. Sorry, the neutrino wand, because it looks like I'm afraid it might like break off or something. Hands pop out very easily. Pop in the new one. Put that there. I'm gonna leave this open hand like this for now. Problem is these hands really do pop out really too easy, and it's just a matter of making sure they're in there quite nicely and gripped. there you go. So a little work, you can get him in that classic Ghostbuster pose when he's fighting a ghost or something. Ghost trap here, as I mentioned, he's the only one that comes with it, so hopefully they will give do like a accessory pack so you can get more of the Ghostbusters so they can each have one. These guys are really hard to stand. Like, he feels like he's gonna fall over, so you gotta really kind of balance them out. Ghost trap, very well detailed. Oops. Let's see. My only problem with this ghost trap is they should have did a little bit more engineering in making it open, like the one from Yes, Here Comes Mattel. Yes, Mattel actually had this compartment open and had like the what do you call it, the capture beams or electricity come out to grab a ghost. That would have been cool with this one, but they did not do it. So maybe this one down the road. This does not come out, so it doesn't unplug. It looked like it could, and this does not slide out. It's all one piece of plastic, so that would have been cool for a figure this size. It could have been done. That's what I'm basically getting to, because there's enough room here, wiggle room to do all that kind of stuff. Here you have the step. Very cool. As I mentioned before, like all the Ghostbusters, that have this little side section here that you can just put the ghost trap on. So it'd be nice if, like I said before, we get a weapons pack or something with all these ghost traps, and you can accessorize your Ghostbusters to the max. He does come with the stream and light gray. The stream is missing the little connector piece here at the end. There's no way to get this in there. There's no hole to put it in, so it's kind of a bummer that they left out, or manufacturing forgot the most important part. One of the most important parts was the piece, because people want to pose the Ghostbusters basically using their neutrino wands, aiming at a ghost or something like that.
All in all, it's not a really bad looking figure. I do like it. As I said, minor complaints there. Of course, the connector piece for the neutrino wand for the stream, and the fact that the backpack does not come off. My little gripes. And those stickers on the back, be very careful. I find them very loose on my figure, so you don't want to lose those warning labels, because your problem pack might explode. And here we have them standing beside the Mattel 6-inch version Ghostbusters.
Winston comes with diorama piece. He comes basically with the bench, which Dana is laying on at one point. So it's pretty neat. Sounds like there's something in there. And here's the other part here with the steps he comes with.
I'm kind of surprised he came with the bench, seeing how Ray came with the big platform part there, the rooftop, but it's kind of hard to determine how Diamond Selector issue these pieces to each figure. I figured that the lesser support characters will come in the bigger pieces, as the main characters will come in the smaller pieces due to all the accessories you get, but as long as we get all of them all together in the end, it doesn't really matter.
So, as I mentioned in my previous two videos, they forgot the instructions. I'm going to show you here in this video in order to connect this properly. I'm sure this part is very easy, but to connect it to the other pieces, once you get wave 2, you can start kind of building your rooftop. You want to make sure you're building it correctly and you don't put the wrong piece in the wrong spot and it breaks and stuff, because it's going to suck to be spending, I think these figures go for like 25, maybe 30 bucks a pop. You'd be spending that on another figure just to get the diorama piece. That's kind of the hook for me for this Ghostbusters.
As I mentioned in my other previous videos, I'm going to try to get the better instructions as soon as Diamond Select puts them with the figures as they should have been, but this is what I managed to get offline so far. So if you want to start building your rooftop, you can with wave 1 and wave 2. Just be careful, make sure you connect the piece properly, and once the other figures are released, you'll be able to start putting your diorama to get this end result, which I cannot wait for. Apparently the last set of figures is going to be coming early 2017.
As I mentioned before, the proton pack is a separate piece, but it's non-removable, which kind of sucks, seeing how it was an easy thing they could have done is just have a little detachable piece of plastic cap here or something and make the proton packs removable, because if they do make a car, these guys are going to have trouble sitting in it unless they allocate for the proton pack. Another thing too, I think I forgot to show, is these fit on the side here, but not very well. So when you slide it, there's a tiny little like groove here, and here it's on the proton pack. So you're supposed to slide it. Now if you slide it too far, it will slide completely off like that. So you have to kind of slide part way. It's a delicate thing, and just let it hook there, and there we go. So you can get it back there. The only problem is it's very flimsy. One little touch and this thing pops right off. That's one thing they could have done a little bit better. Or a peg hole would have done wonders, and you could have really stick it in there, because this little thing, I know they want to be accurate, but this thing doesn't really hold on to the side there like it should. So just be warned, if you want to put them on the side like that, you might need to use some silly tack or something just to hold it, if that's the way you want to pose your Ghostbusters on your shelf. But with them making all variants, you may not have to. You may be able to have these guys holding the neutrino wands and the other ones posing a different way, because it seems like some of them are coming without the proton packs and the variants. So who knows? We'll have to wait and see what else is coming down the line. With San Diego Comic-Con around the corner, we're going to be hearing a lot more, I'm sure, from Diamond Select about the rest of the figures in this wave. So as I mentioned before, specialty shops, comic book shops, you have to order them. If you're getting this Ghostbuster, you're a Ghostbuster fan, you obviously already have this in hand. If not, you're getting it for the rooftop. You're not sure, you should get it now before they release the other figures and the early figures come harder to come by. This rooftop is going to be huge. It's going to be amazing, and use it for Ghostbusters or any of your other action figures. Either way, it's going to be a nice piece once it's complete. So Scorpion 72 with a review of Winston Zeddemore from the Ghostbuster line, Diamond Select. Tell you to enjoy your toys. Until next time, keep playing. Ciao.